Biochemistry is the study of chemical chemistry. Since bio means life, it can be translated to the chemistry of life. To study biochemistry, we need to answer this question: how did Earth come to be? This question can be answered by the Big Bang theory, that stated that all matter was confined initially in a tiny space due to an explosion. It started to expand with great force. The average temperature of the universe has been decreasing ever since the earliest stages of the universe. The only elements present were hydrogen, H, helium, He, and lithium, Li. Other gases in the atmosphere include methane, CH4, oxygen, O, and carbon dioxide, CO2. With all of it said, can a chemist make molecules of life in the laboratory? There was a saying in the past that all living things created from organic compounds. But two scientists proved this saying wrong. The first one is the experiment about whether inorganic compounds can create organic compound by Friedrich Wöhler in 1828, where he changes ammonium cyanate to urea. The second experiment was done by Miller, where he created an amino acid from early Earth conditions. He required three things: water vapor to check it before the experiment to make sure there are no amino acid or organic components for basic gases that exist in the early years: nitrogen, N2, carbon dioxide, CO2, methane, CH4, and ammonia, and H3. Electric discharge. It said that in the beginning, there was a lot of lighting going on. Our life consists of four major classes of biomolecules: proteins, nucleic acids, carbohydrates, and lipids. These biomolecules are polymers derived from smaller units called monomers. 1. Proteins. Proteins can be obtained from sources such as meat, fish, chicken, and beans. Most foods contain some form of protein. 2. Carbohydrates. Sources of carbohydrates include rice, juice, cake, and sugar. 3. Lipids. Examples of lipids are cheese, olive oil, avocados, coconut oil, and nuts. 4. Nucleic acids. While nucleic acids are present in our cells, they are limited in quantity. Plants contain DNA, which provides additional nucleic acids that we can obtain from them. Both proteins and nucleic acids play essential roles in life processes. The food we consume provides proteins, carbohydrates, lipids, and nucleic acids, which are broken down into amino acids, glucose, fatty acids, and nucleotides. Amino acids. These are converted and stored in the body as proteins, for example, albumin. Nucleotides. These are assembled into nucleic acids like DNA and RNA. Carbohydrates. These are stored as glycogen or starch. Fatty acids. These are stored as fats or other lipids. Stored food is broken down to produce energy in the form of ADP. Amino acids and proteins. Proteins are composed of 20 common amino acids. Examples of amino acids include glycine, alanine, and lysine. Each amino acid contains acarboxyl group, COH, an amino group, NH3+. On each side chain are nucleotides and nucleic acids. Nucleic acids, also known as polynucleotides, are made up of nucleotides. A nucleotide is a monomer composed of 3 parts. 1. A heterocyclic nitrogenous base A, T, C, G. 2. A 5-carbon sugar. 3. A phosphate group. Ribose is the sugar found in RNA, while deoxyribose is the sugar found in DNA. The sugar and phosphate form the backbone of nucleic acids, while the nitrogenous base adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine in DNA. Uracil in RNA is attached to the backbone. Glucose and carbohydrates. Glucose functions as a building block for carbohydrates, glycogen. The simplest unit of carbohydrates is glucose. Polysaccharides, often referred to as carbohydrates or sugars, consist primarily of carbon C, hydrogen H, and oxygen O elements. They comprise saccharide monomers, monosaccharides, and are important for energy storage and usage in cells. Breaking down fat yields more ADP than glucose due to the higher carbon content. Fatty acids and lipids. Fatty acids and glycerol combine to form lipids. Fatty acids are the simplest type of lipids, consisting of long-chain hydrocarbons that contain a carboxyl group at one end. Fat is stored in our body within specialized cells called adipose cells, which are filled with fat droplets and have few other organelles. When needed, Fat is broken down into fatty acids that travel through the bloodstream, entering cells with mitochondria. Within these mitochondria, a process called beta oxidation occurs. The main biological functions of lipids include storing energy, signaling, acting as structural components of cell membranes. Each DNA nucleotide consists of a nitrogen-containing base, either adenine A, guanine G, cytosine C, or thymine T, along with a monosaccharide sugar known as deoxyribose, and a phosphate group. Adenine and guanine are classified as purines due to their fused 5- and 6-membered heterocyclic structures, while cytosine and thymine are categorized as pyrimidines as they have a 6-membered ring structure. In DNA, the nucleotides are connected in a chain through covalent bonds between the sugar of one nucleotide and the phosphate of the next. This results in an alternating sugar-phosphate backbone. The backbone of DNA is composed of sugar and phosphate, while the individual strands are made up of nitrogenous bases. Essentially, nucleotides are made up of a nitrogenous base, sugar, and phosphate.